Okay. Good evening, everyone. We're going to go ahead and start our meeting tonight for June 2nd, 2026. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Spieth.
Here.
Wyatt.
Here.
Paulson. Here. Wilson.
Here. Please stand, pledge of allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I will need a motion to approve the minutes of May 5th, 2026 council meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Wyatt, seconded by Spieth to approve the May 5th, 2026 council minutes as prepared and put them on file. Spieth.
Yes.
Wyatt.
Yes.
Paulson. Yes. Wilson.
Yes. In my little bit of reports tonight, I only have 2 people within the village that have passed within the last month. Just like them to bring them to your attention. First is Carol Rosenleib of Valley View. She passed away on May 7th, 2026, at 87 years of age. She was the loving wife of the late Chuck Rosenleib and the loving mother to Susan and Linda Rosenleib. She was also the sister-in-law, aunt, and friend to many. Alan Sprague passed away on May 9th, 2026 at the age of 81. Alan was from Schreiber Road. He was the beloved husband of Alice and the loving father to his sons Jeffrey and Stephen and his daughter Carolyn. He cherished his 8 grandchildren and was uncle and friend to many. Mr. Sprague was also a man of public service to our community. He was a councilman from May of 1979 to December 1987, and he also was a member of our planning commission from December 2006 to June of 2022. Both Carol and Alan will be missed. Thank you. That's the end of my mayor's report. We're going to open it up to the audience. Mr. Zeck, you have some questions.
I wanted to comment that the parade and the festivities, or I shouldn't say festivities, but it was very nice. You guys did a job. It was well put together. Turnout was decent. I mean, this is a small village. I think we should advertise it a little bit more for some of the residents, get some more residents involved, maybe. But
Thank you for the flags, by the way. I think they look really nice on Tinkers. I took a drive down there. It was a nice addition to what we do around here.
we're trying. It's 250th year anniversary also, so I like to see it.
You'll see them several times this year.
Our other thing today was the master plan. How's that going with the county? We haven't heard something.
Last we had a virtual meeting with them as they went over different demographics. We put some questions to them about some new things we'd like to see, and we're waiting for their response.
Have anybody here looked back at the previous master plan?
I have.
Given a synopsis of it to see how much we've achieved in the past 15 years?
I've looked back on it, but there's a lot of just numbers, figures, graphs, not so much of really where we were as number of businesses. It talks a lot about population, how that's changed. But as far as, let's say, our budget or the money we take in, it doesn't have any of that information on there to see how much better we're doing now than in the past. I'm hoping that this new master plan comes up with some more information. That was some of the questions we put to them, and we're just waiting for their reply.
I just feel that, like, for our input as a village, the money that we're putting into it, are we getting something back out of it besides just a piece of paper that says we have?
We're hopeful.
Hopeful is one thing, but we should probably.
Well, we're gonna see as we get closer to the unveiling of their work.
Also, we have in the village, we have ordinances and stuff that oversee what the residents do. And that's looked at, and let's say like tall grass. Tall grass, this time of year, we've got somebody going around, finding the locations, sending letters out, enforcing them. Who is enforcing it back onto the village properties?
The properties we maintain through the
Yes.
service department?
Yes, the service department. Or just properties that are usually maintained and they're not maintained now. Or commercial properties, let's say.
Commercial properties, I know we reach out to the owners. Mr. Ellis does that. He follows up on all that stuff. National Park, if you noticed, we've been working with them. They helped out with that house at the corner of Tinkers Creek and Canal. We're talking about some other things, trying to work in partnership with them.
Was that in the partnership, are we taxpayers paying for our guys to go and work at these properties that the national park owns? Or are we getting reimbursed as a village by the national park for the time that is spent working on their property?
Right now, there's only the one property that the National Park came in and knocked down for us. They are, as usual, short on money, short on manpower. We're trying to help keep that area look nice so it looks more lived in. Part of that partnership is that we are helping them do that, using our own manpower. On the back end, we are getting the canal all cleaned, some other things coming down in the near future, so we're just trying to work hand in hand with them.
Speaking of the canal getting clean, a couple, 2 months ago, you guys voted and approved Van Kuren Tree Service to clean from Granger to Canal, I think?
I think it was Granger to Rockside, am I right?
Or Granger to Rockside.
Granger,
Yeah.
Rockside, yeah.
Is that complete now? How do we know what the complete status is, and is it done satisfactory or up to what they were supposed to do?
Yeah, their work scope's done, except for their final cleanup. They were only able to clear what was in the right of way.
Okay.
So anything beyond the right of way, we couldn't touch.
They're gonna leave those stumps and everything, just.
Yeah, stumps can stay, just follow the ODOT manual.
Okay.
Todd, actually, didn't we actually have something from Rockside all the way down to Alexander that we approved?
We
But
did.
we were supposed to partner with the park was coming forward?
So we approved it, and at the same time, the mayor was working on the backside with the park.
Right.
And the park chose to allocate that money. So they're gonna do their work scope.
Yes.
Whatever they don't do to our satisfaction, we'll clean up next year.
Okay.
So that would be money saved based upon the efforts the mayor.
But that was just like, we approved that almost like in March.
We approved it like at the same time we were trying to see if they would commit to it,
Right.
because we really want it cleaned up.
Right.
They committed to doing it before the fall. So if we can save the money, we won't do it, but if they don't come through, then we'll do it. 'Cause
This
the
goes
customer
back
needs it.
a long time ago, and we were living on Canal Road, and I was actually down there, and your brother came down, and he said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm cleaning up over here on the canal side of Canal Road." And he's like, "We're coming through and doing that." And that's got to be 30 years ago. But the village actually came through and did that probably 30 years ago.
The village
I
used to
believe
do
it.
it.
Yeah.
The village used to do it 25 years ago. They used to maintain it a lot better, and then these trees got out of hand. And just like, I understand there's cuts and stuff sometimes, but stuff is overlooked sometimes. The nuts and bolts of things are overlooked for putting something new and fancy in. You know, everybody wants something, the new thing. We want a pool, we want this, but everybody forgets about the nuts and bolts of it. I noticed that the Chief Papish had the guys out testing fire hydrants. Great that they do that. The thing is, who's responsible for those? I know it's Cleveland Water, but as a village, are we responsible for maintaining those, like painting them and stuff? Or is that on, who's that on?
That's on the village.
And that's a tool that the chief needs. They need them to be operational, but it shouldn't be up to him or his guys to maintain it. It should fall back again onto the maintenance, correct?
No, the fire department is responsible for the ensuring that the fire hydrants are greased, flowed, make sure they're operational annually. As far as painting and cleaning of the hydrants and that kind of thing is a whole other issue that we have. In the past, we've been able to use some sewer funds to support painting the hydrants in the village. Unfortunately, a lot of them are older and the salt just gets to them and it destroys them pretty quick. So it's a large project when you take that on, and we haven't found a good paint product that lasts longer than a year, unfortunately, so. But if one is struck, or if there's an issue where one isn't open or something like that, then it's Cleveland Water's responsibility and they handle it for us. That's part of our contract with Cleveland Water.
And we stay on top of them to get those replaced and repaired in a timely fashion.
We have people, we have one gentleman who specifically is responsible for ensuring that the documentation is sent over. And when a hydrant is not been taken care of within 30 days, another email gets sent, but we're restricted to our contacts with who we're able to, with how we're able to move forward, so.
Yeah, it's just, I would hate to have you guys show up on a scene and the closest fire hydrant, instead of being 60 feet away, is now 160 feet away.
So they're 300 feet apart, and we do note that in our system, so when our guys are en route to the scene, they're fully aware that a hydrant is out of service and they're going to the scene. So it's we're blessed in the village to have one every 300 feet, not many places have that.
Correct.
We do have an area that is unhydrated, so that is more of our concern than really one hydrant being out, unless it's a major, it happened to be an area where, it's a high risk occupancy or something like that, so.
Yeah, there's
But
one on
overall,
north of Tinker's Creek on Canal Road that's been down for a while. I don't know if that's been put in yet.
several times.
Okay.
They just finally repaired the one across from Hillside that's been in for
Yeah, I remember
several
that.
years.
Yeah, they came through, the county came through, did their expansion there, and they left that one out of service. They replaced the one down the road that they had moved, but they didn't move that one. The old days, we didn't have Chagrin Valley Dispatch. We had dispatchers on scene in the police station. Last week, there was an accident on 480 Bridge heading westbound where a truck hit the wall and caught fire. I happen to know the person that was in the vehicle. The vehicle ended up burning down on the ground because they felt that dispatch didn't handle it properly. I'm not going against you.
No, so I'll tell you exactly what happened. We were dispatched appropriately. Garfield Heights was also dispatched. When the police from both Valley View and Garfield Heights arrived on scene, they noted to Garfield Dispatch that they said, they told them that the police did not tell them to cancel. They said this incident is in Valley View. Garfield mutual aids us up there, Brooklyn Heights mutual aids us up there, we all mutual aid each other, it's how it works.
Yes.
On our side. For some reason, the dispatcher in Garfield Heights took it upon herself to cancel Garfield Heights' units, at which point their chief called me directly and said, "Why did you cancel us?" And I said, "I didn't." And their captain then jumped in the truck and got going, and they showed up just ahead of us on that scene. We ended up with 3 separate incidents up there, if I remember correctly. 3 separate incidents up there. We had the vehicle that was on fire. We also had 4 injured, 4 victims up there as well. Unfortunately, the victims become the most important triage item up there, so they take priority over the vehicle. But from a delay standpoint, if there was any delay, it was seconds in, it took the phone call.
It just seemed odd that Garfield didn't respond as
Garfield,
efficiently as you did. Because you guys are coming from here, have to go all the way around, up Granger, around, where Garfield's right there.
Garfield sends Station 2 to anything on 480 because it's got easier access than what Station 1 does. So Station 2 comes off of 131st down to Broadway and enters on there. So that's why it takes a little bit longer for those guys to get up in that direction. Because they cover so much of an area between Broadway and transportation is really their primary coverage area. They don't have any of the bridges. None of that is theirs. It's all ours.
And then finally, with the construction on Rockside, I've noticed an increased police presence down there, which is great most times. They still have to put more signage up saying that right-hand lane is right-hand turn only, and people are scooting across there and jumping that light. It happened today at 2:30, car number 16 was second in line, didn't even go after the guy that did it. It almost caused an accident, and he just kept on going. It happens, I go past that route probably 10 to 12 times a day, and it happened 7 times today that I could not make the right-hand turn to go north on Canal because there was a car blocking. And last month, we talked about getting more signage. There hasn't been any more signage added on the hill, warning previously.
Well, I can tell you, we did reach out to the county about the additional signs. I also made a suggestion about even painting arrows on that lane to push people to the center lane. I can't answer for why the county does what they do, but we'll continue that push.
Thank you. And then lastly, the signs around town. Those are our responsibility. Any sign, speed limit sign, caution sign. There's, in Ohio Revised Code, there's a part in Ohio Revised Code that you have to see them from so far away. So like, you have to keep the vegetation trimmed back. Then also reflectivity. Some of them are way past their prime. Do we have a system where we go around and fix some of these?
Yeah, we do. I have a list actually as we speak. I just did this a couple of years ago. I do so many, and I do so many, and that's how I try to do it. I do have a list going, so, and I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
So,
just like
as
that.
far as the foliage goes, we do try to.
Yeah, it's getting, it's something, you guys don't have the manpower that you need, or the equipment, let's say. You guys try the best that you can. It's just, it's getting bad out there. And it's not just for me, it's for our visitors that are coming in. I saw that they worked the past 2 days cleaning up southbound canal, for the sign that says welcome to the National Park. So now you can see it from Canal Road. That's great, especially with all the people that are coming this week, the next 2 weekends for the train that's gonna be coming through here. It's gonna increase traffic through here. It's gonna be a little bit of a headache with that construction, but hopefully it's okay. And it's just, there's a couple other signs that just major signs that, like on Rockside, the one that has the flashing lights.
I am all over it. I've emailed about 3 times.
That's county, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's been broken for many years.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna take the power off of it, and the lights are hanging, I'm gonna have them taken off. The sign's gonna stay, you know, because why not?
Yeah.
But, I'm up to CEI to take the wire down for us.
It's just, it's little things that
Yeah.
I catch. People are in my ear about it. I do a lot of work with the residents, and people are talking to me about it. I want to bring it to people's attention, because there's a lot of residents out there that feel afraid to come and talk to you guys. They feel like there's going to be a repercussion if there's a complaint lodged. You know, a lot of it has to do with, you know, let's say building department or something like that. They're afraid to go because it's such a small village, and it's been this way for years, and you guys have all done well. I've had such a great experience with most of you. There are some that we are working on our relationship, but it's there. I just want people in the village to understand that you guys are great to work with. This is a great community to move into, and it's sought after. It's hard to get in here. It's not gonna get any cheaper. This is the cheapest it's ever gonna be to move in here. So if you wanna get into the village, let's move in now, so. All right, thank you for your time.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, on to tonight's ordinances. First is ordinance 2026-6-1.
An ordinance to pay certain claims therein mentioned during the month of May 2026.
Any questions or comments? Need a motion to suspend the rules.
So moved.
Seconded. Moved by Wilson, seconded by Paulson to suspend the rules and place ordinance 2026-6-1 on third and final reading. Wyatt?
Yes.
Paulson? Yes. Wilson?
Yes.
Spieth?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Need a motion to pass.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Wyatt, seconded by Spieth to pass. Wyatt?
Yes.
Paulson?
Yes.
Wilson?
Yes.
Spieth?
Yes.
All right, ordinance 2026-6-2.
An ordinance waiving the residency requirement for Chief Christopher Bolton in the Village of Valley View, Ohio Police Department.
We discussed this in caucus. Anybody have any comments? All right, need a motion to suspend the rules.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Paulson, seconded by Wilson, to suspend the rules and place ordinance 2026-6-2 on third and final reading. Paulson?
Yes.
Wilson?
Yes.
Spieth?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yes.
Need a motion to pass.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Spieth, seconded by Wyatt to pass. Paulson?
Yes.
Wilson?
Yes.
Spieth?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yes.
Okay, Ordinance 2026-6-3.
An ordinance adopting the village's cybersecurity program as required by Ohio House Bill 96 and declaring an emergency.
Any questions? Need a motion to suspend the rules.
So moved.
Second. Moved by Wilson, seconded by Paulson, to suspend the rules and place ordinance 2026-6-3 on third and final reading. Wilson?
Yes.
Spieth?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yes.
Paulson? Yes.
Need a motion to pass.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Wyatt, seconded by Spieth to pass. Wilson?
Yes.
Spieth?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yes.
Paulson? Yes.
Ordinance 2026-6-4.
An ordinance amending section 240.01 of the Valley View Codified Ordinances entitled Establishment Composition.
Questions or comments? Need a motion to suspend the rules.
So moved.
Seconded. Moved by Spieth, seconded by Paulson, to suspend the rules and place ordinance 2026-6-4 on third and final reading. Spieth?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yes.
Paulson? Yes. Wilson?
Yes.
Need a motion to pass.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Wyatt, seconded by Wilson to pass. Spieth?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yes.
Paulson? Yes. Wilson?
Yes.
Ordinance 2026-6-5.
An ordinance amending ordinance 2026-3-4, providing additional appropriations for the Strathmore Pavement Reconstruction Project for the fiscal year ending December 31, 2026, and declaring an emergency.
Questions or comments?
The only comment I have is this actually doesn't add any money, it just reappropriates the funds that the money's coming from, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
We need a motion to suspend the rules.
So moved.
I'll second it. Moved by Wilson, seconded by Paulson, to suspend the rules and place ordinance 2026-6-5 on third and final reading. Wyatt?
Yes.
Paulson? Yes. Wilson?
Yes.
Spieth?
Yes.
I need a motion to pass.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Wyatt, seconded by Spieth to pass. Wyatt?
Yes.
Paulson? Yes. Wilson?
Yes.
Spieth?
Yes.
Ordinance 2026-6-6. What's that? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. First I need a motion to waive the notice of requirements for the following three resolutions that we're gonna vote on. The reason being, we had that one that was added on today, so we need to waive that notice requirement. So I need a motion. Thank you. I need a second? Is there a second?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jeff.
Okay.
Moved by Wilson, seconded by Wyatt, to waive the notice of requirement for the following three resolutions to follow. Paulson? Yes. Wilson?
Yes.
Spieth?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yes.
Resolution 2026-6-6.
A resolution authorizing the mayor to prepare and submit an application to participate in the 2026 Cuyahoga County Municipal Grant Program and to execute contracts as required and declaring an emergency.
Questions or comments? Need a motion to suspend the rules.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Wilson, seconded by Spieth, to suspend the rules and place resolution 2026-6-6 on third and final reading. Wilson?
Yes.
Spieth?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yes.
Paulson? Yes.
Need a motion to pass?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Wyatt, seconded by Wilson to pass. Wilson?
Yes.
Spieth?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yes.
Paulson? Yes.
Resolution 2026-6-7.
A resolution authorizing the mayor to prepare and submit an application to participate in the 2026 Cuyahoga County Supplemental Grant Program and to execute contracts as required and declaring an emergency.
Questions? Need a motion to suspend the rules.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Wyatt, seconded by Spieth, to suspend the rules and place resolution 2026-6-7 on third and final reading. Spieth?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yes.
Paulson? Yes. Wilson?
Yes.
Motion to pass.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Paulson, seconded by Wilson to pass. Spieth?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yes.
Paulson? Yes. Wilson?
Yes.
Resolution 2026-6-8.
A resolution imposing a temporary moratorium on the establishment or operation of new businesses in the district zoned industrial within the Village of Valley View, Ohio, and declaring an emergency.
Questions or comments?
This would cover things like data centers. That's been a big topic of discussion as of late, wouldn't it?
Yes, anything in that industrial area would be covered, would be a moratorium.
Perfect.
Need a motion to suspend the rules?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Wyatt, seconded by Speed, to suspend the rules and place resolution 2026-6-8 on third and final reading. Wyatt?
Yes.
Paulson?
Yes.
Wilson?
Yes.
Speed.
Yes.
Motion to pass?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Speed, seconded by Paulson to pass. Wyatt?
Yes.
Paulson?
Yes.
Wilson?
Yes.
Speed.
Yes.
Ordinance 2026-4-5.
An ordinance amending section 1248.01 of the Valley View Codified Ordinances entitled Application. This ordinance is on third reading.
Questions or comments? Mr. Lambros?
I think we're going to ask for a motion to amend on this by adding into section B, no dwelling or swimming pool shall be leased or rented, whole or part, and then in the second line, leasing or renting a dwelling or swimming pool in whole or in part for less than 30 days shall constitute a violation of this chapter. So the phrase "or swimming pool" should be added after the leasing or renting of a dwelling in both lines 1 and 2.
Any other questions or comments? I will need a motion to pass.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Wilson, seconded by Speed, to pass the,
Is this for the amendment or?
Oh,
Yes,
that's for the amendment.
For the amendment.
okay, to pass the amendment to section B, adding "or swimming pools" to lines 1 and 2. Paulson?
Yes.
Wilson?
Yes.
Speed?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yes.
Now I'll need a motion to pass.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Wilson, seconded by Wyatt to pass. Wilson?
Yes.
Speed?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yes.
Paulson?
Yes.
Ordinance 2026-4-7.
An ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into an agreement with Chagrin Valley Dispatch to provide for an incentive grant for the Village of Valley View. This ordinance is on third reading.
Any questions or comments?
I'd like to make a motion to table this, to have a discussion with the rest of the council in regards to this. I know that we do have a workshop coming up at the end of the month. I do have some information that I've gotten since this ordinance had come forth that I would love to discuss with all of council, and hopefully I can get a second.
Okay, I'll put it out there. Is there a motion to table this ordinance?
I'm open to tabling it and having a discussion further if you'd like to present.
Okay,
Moved by Wilson, seconded by Paulson, to table ordinance 2026-4-7. Speed?
No.
So.
Wyatt?
Excuse
No.
me, so to table this, does it take it back to then the first reading?
No.
no.
Okay, so it's still
table it,
on third reading.
When you
You
table an
it
ordinance, it moves it to the next meeting.
To the next meeting?
Yes.
Okay, to discuss it prior
And-
to that next meeting?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, or at the next meeting, but it goes on, it would go on the agenda on the next meeting automatically on the table.
Oh. Okay.
Wyatt?
No.
Paulson?
Yes.
Wilson?
Yes.
That motion fails for lack of votes?
Or do you have to
We
vote on that?
What's that?
Do you have to vote on that or no?
I don't think I do. Do I vote?
Well, it's a
If
tie.
I break the tie, then I would say no. I vote no.
I have to vote on it. I have to vote on it.
And then I will need a motion to pass this since it's on third reading.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Well,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm going, you wanted to say something?
So yes, I have
Yeah.
some information then. Again, I would have loved to have shared this with the committee or with council as a whole, but I've got the Chagrin Valley Dispatch Real Estate Analysis that was actually done by K2M consulting firm. a location comparison between Valley View and Independence, which was the Cumberland site that is actually talked about in the Chagrin Valley Dispatch Real Estate Analysis. Another financial analysis, basically with all 4 of the communities that were involved in providing incentives to show the incentives that Independence, Seven Hills, and Bedford had offered the CBD. And last but not least, a memo from Judson Klein, the Orange Village mayor, who is a real estate guy, basically stating that he believes the choice of Valley View site offers the best potential for the meeting, the requirements for the CBD, and value to the organization. And last but not least, just 2 pages of the request for qualifications on the project, showing that, they published this back on December 19th, which was before our February 3rd CBD, or our February 3rd Economic Development Committee meeting. So.
You'd like that in
Yeah.
the minutes.
Oh, no, just curious.
All right.
No, I guess one more question in regards to like how, in the EDG meeting, I know that we put forth 35% for 20 years, but sometime before or after the meeting that was voted on by the EDG committee, it came forward to council at 35 for 10 and then 25 for 10. I'm just wondering how that process.
From what I recall during the EDG meeting, we were constantly trying to work out compromise with different numbers that were floating around. And I thought one of the last compromise was splitting it 10 years and 10 years. So,
I thought it was voted on at 35% for 20, but I could be wrong.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I don't believe so. And I believe that's why we brought it to council at 35 and 25.
I think in the last meeting, Jeff said that his first proposal showed 35 for 20.
For 20? I don't
Yeah,
think
I thought
so.
it was 35, and then actually Jim and I were in the office, and we were going over it, and I requested 35, 25, and I think that's what we went with.
I believe the disconnect here is that the CBD wanted 35% for 20 years. That was their
What was their ask?
their ask. And through some negotiations during the committee time, it somehow, there was a motion to make it, try to compromise out of 30 and 20, it was 30, 25 out of that, that last motion. But, which I believe you supported, but then you voted no, I think.
Maybe. I know Lindsay has, I think,
So-
the audio for it, so. I did
So that's how
request
that, so their ask was 35 for 20. That's what they asked for.
It's interesting because on the paperwork that I gave you, which was what they supplied me, they actually have 25% down.
But we have the audio from that
Yeah.
meeting,
We do. She's got the audio.
so we can
Mhm.
at least confirm with that.
It doesn't matter at this point. It's going to move forward.
Yeah.
Anything else from council?
No.
All right. I will need a motion to pass.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Moved by Speed, seconded by Wyatt to pass. Wyatt,
Yes.
Paulson,
Yes.
Wilson,
No.
Speed,
Yes.
Yeah, you have the floor.
No?
3-1.
Okay. No.
All right, we will now move on to our committee reports. I know there's nothing from finance. Any other committee reports?
I guess,
Okay.
as a school liaison, we did attend the State of the Schools address, and I did speak with the superintendent. He would love to come in and basically give council a presentation on the state of the schools, so I'll try and
Great.
facilitate that for him to come in. He had a lot of great information about school funding and where that's headed at this point, so
He did provide me with some of that information. It's very interesting reading, so that'd be great if he could come in.
Yep.
If we could publicize that a little bit too, if other people within the community wanted to hear that.
Yeah.
Be a good idea. Thank you for that.
Yep.
And I also know that we did have a couple committee meetings within the last few months, and we published information about those meetings in the newsletter, the latest newsletter, so thank you for that. Anything from our new police chief?
Just that we started the process with our flexible, updating our policies for the first time since like 2012. We started the process of that, and seems to be going well.
Good.
Probably should be done with all of it by October.
Good. And I did read July 28th
Looking at job,
test date.
yeah, looking at July 28th for possible, I think it's set in stone.
Okay.
I think it's something we gotta nail
Okay,
out.
just an idea.
Yeah, but we should have that date though, I think. We'll have
Okay.
it written on that.
All right, great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Anything from the fire chief?
I know it's been a kind of a long, drawn-out process, and I know that a lot of people put a ton of work into this, and I really appreciate the forward movement on the position in the fire department, the assistant chief position in the fire department. Thank you very much, and for the support receiving here. It's great for the community.
Thank you. Service director?
I just want to say a thank you and a shout out to the girls in the office, Clerk Schneider's team. Anytime I have a problem or questions or anything, they're always helpful. I just don't think anybody thinks of them enough, so thank you.
All right, recreation director.
Just a thank you to everybody for Memorial Day. Our community center staff, department heads, council people, residents, participants, just thank you to everybody. And to Lindsay for good weather again, so. Yeah, just thank you to everybody. Much appreciated.
All right, building commission?
Nothing further than a report. Thank you.
Thank you. Engineer?
Nothing additional. I'll update you next meeting on the 3 bridge projects, the Warner Road, the Pleasant Valley Road, and Rockside Road Bridge after our county OAC meetings.
Did you see that the PV bridges were striped?
They were striped, very exciting,
Yeah.
and Lindsay did a great job getting them to striping.
Yeah. All right, any new business from council?
I guess I'll just say that I did speak with Mr. Sklodowski after the last meeting and spent about 45 minutes on the phone with him. You know, he was trying to argue his case in regards to us giving him a letter, and I told him at this point there was really no traction for a letter from council in regards to that matter, so.
Thank you for reaching out to him. Anything else from council? I will need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Speed, seconded by Wyatt to adjourn at 7:10
Don't go anywhere.
PM. Paulson? Yes. Wilson?
Yes.
Speed?
Yes.
Wyatt?
All right, let me see.